We have stopped and seen Devil's Tower.
Yes, which was way more impressive than
Either of us thought.
yeah.
Yes.
You always see the pictures that are way far away.
And then we took a beautiful ride and stopped at the Aladdin General Store. And here we are at the ever popular, as you can see from behind with the empty parking lot. It's called the Vore Buffalo Jump. We're Rich and Chris. We hit the road in April of 2020, traveling full-time on motorcycles. Remember, it's not what you ride, but that it's your ride. Needed to announce that we in this video we are doing a 180. We're turning around. We've done the Bighorn Mountains.
Yep.
We have gone as far west as we're going to go because of
It's hot.
The fire situation and the smoke and everything.
Yeah.
So
it's been really hard on the eyes and the throat.
Yeah, so we are going to go back and actually wander through South Dakota. Why? Because there's all kinds of awesome things to see in South Dakota, and I'm really excited about that. Our final destination is going to be the Great River Road, where we'll then turn south and start heading south. But in the meantime, these next couple episodes are going to be us wandering through South Dakota and exploring that.
Yep, and then heading out to the river road.
Yep.
All right.
All right, we're busting down Ruby, getting ready. Today's kind of a travel day, travel and explore day. We're trying to figure out what the heck the weather is doing is what we're trying to do. It's cold and 45 degrees, and then it's supposed to get up to like 96. So it's kind of hard to dress for this kind of weather, I think.
We're going to Devil's Tower. We're gonna go through Devil's Tower and then Aladdin, and then maybe find a campground in the Black Hills.
Okay.
That's our plan.
All right. And there's supposed to be rain starting.
When?
Any minute now.
Are you serious?
Yes, so we need to get...
What the hell? Where? What? I thought it was supposed to be 96, not 45 and rain.
Wyoming has really interesting weather, I have discovered. You know, up, down, windy, not windy. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, but oh well. After a year and a half on the road, I think we're kind of used to it. More?
No.
Okay.
We're good.
Okay, so I have to laugh at Richard. No, I'm not laughing at Richard.
Yeah. I was like, really? Gonna laugh at me?
No. The other day, I got bit in my hand with a bee. I got bit in my finger with a bee, and my whole hand swelled up. So yesterday, Richard was riding, and he took a drink of water, and a bee bit him on the lip. And so I was teasing him, your whole face is gonna swell up. But no, he's lucky. It didn't happen, thank goodness.
Because I have a superior immune system.
Had that bee bit me on the lip, you would not see me on camera for probably a week.
The reason why we layer is, yes, heated gear would be great, but if we're sitting around camp, we got to find a place to store it. And I got my liner in, and then I've got my coat. Wait. So I can use my phone.
Or you get down the road, it'd be too hot.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 96, but right now it's 48. So progression.
It is.
There is.
There's a science to this. Or I should say, there's a system to this.
entrance fee. I know it's
No one's there?
No one's there. Entrance fee on your way out.
Oh. Oh, look at that line. Why would they do that?
I figure you're in.
Yeah, got you in here.
Did you read the sign?
$20, please. All right, we've been trying for a long time, and we have finally made it to Devil's Tower.
Yeah, look at that thing.
Yes.
It is impressive up close.
It is 1,267 feet tall, is what it is. And it is actually the nation's first national monument. In 1906, it was established.
She has all the good info.
Oh, and I have a story.
Okay.
I have a cute story. The Native Americans have a story of how this mountain or this stump or whatever this is came to be.
Okay.
There were two young boys, and they were running and trying to escape a very hungry, very large bear that was trying to catch them. And they ran and they ran and they ran. They couldn't get away from the bear, and they stopped and they prayed, and all of a sudden the mountain pushed up with them on the top, and the bear, which was obviously very large, was still angry and wanted to eat them, and those are the bear claw marks. That is a huge bear.
Okay, that's impressive.
That was quick. That was sorry. I thought it would take you longer.
I know I've been taking longer for stuff.
I'm going back. Trying to take advantage of Richard's stop, and it didn't work out to get a B shot. So we're off. Yes. All right, we made it to Aladdin General Store. Built in, I think, around 1898. Population right now is 15. And yeah.
There's an old general store.
There is.
Let's go check
Oh, it looks so cool.
Store closed. Sorry for any inconvenience.
Aw.
Bummer, I wanted a cold drink.
Oh, so it's just closed today.
Well.
Oldest hardware store.
1898.
1898.
Where did this come from?
Oh, those big clouds up there, the big fluffy things?
Yeah, but they're like ginormous.
Yeah.
At least it's not hailing, but holy smokes. Where do you go to see the
Buses and RVs, and it's the gate's open. So.
Okay. We have stopped and seen Devil's Tower.
Yes, which was way more impressive than
Either of us thought.
yeah.
Yes.
You always see the pictures that are way far away. Pretty impressive.
Yep. And then we took a beautiful ride and stopped at the Aladdin General Store in the populated town of Aladdin, 15 residents.
And it was closed.
It was closed for the day, so we didn't get to go inside. And here we are at the ever popular, as you can see from behind with the empty parking lot. It's called the Vore Buffalo Jump. I've read about this from a child on up. I've always wanted to see this.
Really?
Yes,
I didn't know that.
It is so cool. The Native Americans, obviously you have all these wide open plains. They would manipulate, herd, scare, whatever, the buffalo to this jump, which is a 40-foot drop. And so the buffalo would fall 40 feet, die, or critically injure themselves, and they'd go down and finish them off. They estimate excavating this about 20,000 buffalo.
Really?
20,000 carcasses, and it goes about 20 feet down.
So it was deeper at one time?
Yes, yes.
Wow.
So it's really cool. I'm really excited to see this.
It's a hole.
That's
Wow. So it must have a little museum thing down there.
cool. Yeah. There's a lot of history here. I mean, wow. Pretty darn cool, actually. Buffalo would gather here, and then they would
drive them in.
drive them in.
And they would or drive them in from this side. I'm sure they didn't drive hundreds, but they drove enough to keep them going.
Yeah. All right, now next stop, grocery store. Yeah, fun and games is all over. Now we go back and do domestic chores.
Laundry, grocery.
Yeah. It was a great day, but blam, here comes reality. What's the place called that we're going to? Because I can't remember.
Hidden Valley.
Hidden Valley, that's it.
Yes, and if you remember from our stranded video, almost a year ago today, we were at the same place, and it was very, very cold and 18 inches of snow.
Yes.
Today it's 90.
Yes. Yes. And we don't have reservations, so we're hoping we can pop in here and find a campsite and get some laundry done, all that good stuff. So we'll see. That was a bit more uphill than what we thought it was going to be. We are at one of our favorite campgrounds here outside of Deadwood. It's called Hidden Valley Campground. We've been here before. If you remember, when we were stranded almost a year ago, this is where we stayed. We're just doing a quick in and out on our way through, and we just absolutely love this campground because the tent camping sites are way in the back. It's peaceful, it's quiet. We have deer wandering through. All right, so here's the plan. We're heading over to Rapid City. We need to get new tires on our little trailer. It's time, so we're gonna bop into Discount Tire. Richard's already called them. They have the tires on, they're just waiting for us to get there. And then we're gonna make our way over to Wall, South Dakota, and check out and see what that is all about. And maybe do some dispersed camping around the Badlands.
Look what I got.
We got a new toy.
We finally have broke down and got ourselves picnic table covers.
Yeah, moving up in the world.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Got it?
And you said it
And
came
look at
with
this.
it came with clips. Nice. Look at that. We'll see how long this all lasts us.
Don't mind me, I'm not awake yet.
Okay. All right. We're going to confess to one of the oopses that we did last night. Yeah. Here.
And it rained last night. Just like that, with my sheepskin on my seat.
So, what in our defense, we were trying to be proactive when we broke down the kitchen area so that we could get an early start this morning, loaded everything in the back of Richard's motorcycle like we always do. And yeah, I think I got distracted with something else and forgot to close the lid. Totally my bad. It wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have been that big of a deal. However, in the middle of the night, we had one of those really great, awesome thunder booming, rain like crazy, and Richard got up this morning and yeah, well, but it'll dry out, right? We get asked a lot of what we're carrying in the big PVC pipe on the front of Ruby. So let's explain what we're using. All right, what you got? What is
Well,
that?
this is the frame for the base inside there, and I'm gonna, our markers are kind of worn off. I got 1, 2 are the sides, 3 and 4 are the long ones.
So when we're done with them, we just stuff them in here, screw the lid on, and away we go until the next campsite.
Let's talk about tires for a minute. It's one of the things that I check constantly. So today we're gonna get tires replaced on Ruby. She has about, I wanna say 20,000 miles, maybe a little less, because we don't drag Ruby everywhere we go. We obviously make a base camp and then go from there. But it's got probably close to 20,000 miles we pulled on her. And the tires are okay. They're not in the wear marks yet, but one's wearing a little weird because of the amount of weight I have on one side of the trailer. I've now altered that and swapped the weight to the other side also. So I've also got a tire pressure monitoring system that has saved our butts I don't know how many times, 3 or 4 at least. And I'm just one to make sure that all of the tires are in good shape. I brought the bike in to get new tires, get new Michelin Commanders. By the way, this is my 4th set of Michelin Commanders. I love these tires, wear evenly, everything just works great on these tires. They're very sticky in the corners, they're great in the rain, the compound is great. In Sturgis, I had my tires replaced, and when I got the bike back, it wasn't quite right. There was like a vibration in it, and I couldn't figure out what it was. So the back wheel had no weights stuck on it, and the front wheel had 7 ounces stuck on it. And I also purchased 2 new inner tubes and rings for the bike. I thought I'd just take a wild stab at it and knock some of the weights off of the front and see if it calmed the vibration down, and it did. So I went back and I took the other 4 weights off. So now I have no weights on the front, and the bike runs perfectly. It's calm as a cat now running down the road. So one of 2 things happened. Either they didn't replace my tubes that I'd purchased, or they just did a really poor job of balancing them. Because the tubes that I had in there prior from Coach Jones over at Open Road Cycle Works put in the balancing beads, the silicone balancing beads. That's the only way to go with inner tubes and these tires. I've never had a tire wear so even, and the bike runs so balanced. It's running just like it was when we left Coach's place. So I don't know what happened, but either way, it's fixed now. I've got it repaired. So Chris loves her Dunlop Trail Max Missions. They're a great tire, great 50/50 tire.
Hi there. I heard my name.
Here's Chris. Ruby gets new shoes today, and we'll get another 25,000 miles.
Yes. Should I talk about my tires?
I just mentioned your tires, but you can talk about them. Chris, how do you like the Dunlop Trail Max Missions?
I love them. I really do. So here's what I was concerned about. I was concerned because we do more road than dirt. I was concerned for a couple things. Number one, I was concerned it was going to be kind of thumpy on the road because it's got kind of big knobbies on it, and I thought we'd go down the road and I'd feel it. I'd feel the thumping. The other thing I was concerned about, that it would be noisy going down the road. Neither of those things have happened. They are smooth. I absolutely love them. And whenever I have to veer off onto any type of dirt, gravel, they just like grab it and just, oh, okay, we're on this stuff now.
So you're much more confident on the dirt with these tires?
Yes. Do your own due diligence, do your own research. This is just my personal opinion. Dunlop is not supporting us. We bought our own tires.
Actually, I'm kind of thinking about it. I wonder if they got them for Miss Alice. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah.
I think it would change the
Dunlop,
whole.
give us a call.
I think it would change the whole outcome of dirt with Miss Alice. Anyways, new tires for Ruby today at Discount Tire.
All right, let's go. Burning daylight. Sorry.
Push. Give me a post. Okay. Come on.
missing something. I forgot to tell you how many miles I've been getting out of those Michelin Commanders. So the last set that I purchased, I got about over 13,000 miles, and that's pulling Ruby. One thing I did notice now that I have the big trailer is not only did the gas mileage go down, but also the front tire wore the same as the rear tire, so it must be because of the braking. I don't have electric brakes on the trailer. They both wore evenly, about the same, and got 13,000 miles out of them. That's all.
That's pretty good.
It's very good, yeah. It's very, very good, actually. So.
So this is called the Korean War Scenic Byway? Is that what that was?
A memorial byway.
Oh, the Korean War Memorial Byway.
Yeah, it was some other scenic byway. I can't remember.
Oh, okay. It's a nice little scenic
Yeah.
byway over
It
to
is.
Rapid City. I don't think we've ever been on this one.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to ride.
Yeah, even with Ruby.
Yeah.
These are big wide turns, you know?
Yes.
£1,000 each tires, so it's a heavier rated tire.
Oh, okay. I need the sun on the tread. There we go.
I can't believe they bought our tires, huh?
I can't believe that either. Yeah.
Big bump. Oh, not bad.
Well, we're almost perfectly level. Let's see.
So you're going to try to not disconnect, correct?
Yeah, we will not disconnect.
We are doing some dispersed camping in the Badlands, and let me tell you, it is stunning. The only thing we're kind of concerned about is we've got some pretty heavy winds today, and Ruby just doesn't like winds, and the humans that live in Ruby don't like winds. Okay, I don't like winds. It makes me kind of nervous. Richard had to run into Wall real quick to get water. We didn't know if we were going to camp here, so we thought we'd come here and scope it out, and we actually found a beautiful spot that's nice and flat. So we claimed it, and then he decided to run back in and get some water. So I'm holding down the fort, literally. But you've got to check this out. Oh, this is just amazing. I know she looks a little lonely out here, doesn't she? Wow. We're in the Badlands. Woohoo! Okay, I don't think we kind of told you guys what the heck we're doing here. We're making a trek across South Dakota is actually what we're trying to do. Okay, we have made the pilgrimage to Wild Drug.
Got our free ice water.
There we go. I don't know why, but I just absolutely adore old buildings. And this is an old church.
I want to go slide down the slide first.
If you are elderly, like Richard and I, this is going to bring back
Elderly?
this is going to bring back some
Wait a
memories.
minute. I'm still 25.
Inside, up here.
Yeah.
We're 25 up here.
Correct. And I'm 25 here too.
Okay, love you, baby. This is going to bring back some memories for some of you. It did for us.
Denial is not a river in Egypt.